Hey y'all. Happy Friday. Thank y'all for coming back. Let's get into the show. Let's get into the show. Of course, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Hello, mods and everybody joining. Okay. All right. So we have a few topics. This is a quick poppy and not gonna hold you guys long. All right. We have a rest in peace to get out. Okay. This person here literally just passed away. They had a heart attack, you guys. Let's get into it. I just saw this just came by my desk. So quality controls Pierre, they call him P. Thomas, has passed away from a massive heart attack, they're saying. This is that Thomas launched the careers of the Migos, the City Girls, and Little Baby. Okay. He has literally passed away. I know they were saying in other posts, prayers up for him that he was like in, the hospital fighting for his life, but he definitely did pass away not too long ago. So it's all over social media now. Prayers up. I mean, rest in peace, my God. We got to take care of our health. I don't know what caused his heart attack, but just speaking on health, again, health is wealth. We got to get out, start getting some steps in. The weather is nice. It is a little hot today, but if you have a treadmill at home, if you have a gym membership, or you can wait until the sun kind of goes down a little bit to where it's not steaming hot, but definitely get out, try to get your steps in, or if you can walk inside of a building somewhere to do steps. I have stairs in my home when it's really hot, and I also have a treadmill, but I like to go up and down the stairs because it kind of gives me that extra oomph. So yeah, let's get that heart rate moving so that we will be healthy out here. Because Black people, y'all know, we definitely have hypertension and all these other things that we have to deal with. But when you exercise and you try to eat right, drink your water, stay off those sodas and sugary drinks, because we want to be around for a long time. But rest in peace to this young man here. He did pass away from a massive heart attack. Let's move on. All right, Clarissa Shields is getting roasted per usual, child, about this whole Papoose situation. Let's go ahead and get into that. Yeah, rest in peace, child. It's a mess. It's a mess. Every year carries a number. So No Skips T is reporting that a woman says that Clarissa Shields went off on her rather for telling Clarissa that the song that she's using on her post was originally for his wife Remy. Said it's my man song and ex-wife. That's what Clarissa was telling this woman. So she said, all I said was, why would she use the song that Papoose made for his wife on their pictures, right? So she says, because stay off my page, right? Ooh. So it looks like Clarissa's telling this girl stay off her page. She said it is my man song, The F Wrong With You, and ex-wife. Ooh, child says weirdo. So the song is called Invincible Black Love. So y'all know that was the title that Remy Ma and Papoose carried when they were together. Everything was black love this, black love that. We heard Remy talking about it in a video when she and Papoose broke up. She said that he was always about this black love thing, so she just went with it. But now he's trying to, I guess, carry that over to his new relationship with Clarissa, and she's posting black love this, black love that. I don't think Clarissa has any originality. I'm just going to say it, right? From the way she dresses, like I feel like she watches people that she don't like, and then she kind of tries to correlate that into her style, into her life, to her relationship, whatever the case may be. She has no originality, and it's sad. It's really sad. Give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. This is my husband. I gotta get this. All right, y'all. Let's get back. I'm sorry. Okay, so but I was saying I don't feel that Clarissa has enough originality when it comes to, like her style and all of that. I feel she does watch Remy. I feel she does watch other people, and she, Alicia Baumgartner, we see the bathing suit that Clarissa currently has on is something that she bit off of Alicia Baumgartner because she did wear it first publicly, and Clarissa came and just got it in another color and decided to kind of flaunt like she brought it to the YouTube streets or to the social media streets. But anyway, so Papoose, and they have a page called Papoose and Clarissa. And the song is called Invincible Black Love. And somebody called her out on it, because like I said, the Black Love thing was them. So they said Invincible Black Love is a 2021 rap song by Papoose from his monthly themed album February that ain't nobody heard of. I ain't never heard of the shit. Said that the track is a heartfelt tribute to his real life marriage and enduring bond with fellow rapper Remy Ma. So that's kind of sick for you to post it and then make it seem like the song is about you, Clarissa, right? So 2021 is a song he made about Remy. So why would you post it on your page to make it seem like he wrote the song about you? That's some sick, twisted shit. So highlighting themes of loyalty, shared struggle, and true partnership in hip hop. So the words to the song, the lyrics is ain't no industry relationship faking ish acting, phony, corny, fronting, and then you on to the next rather, you looking lonely. Say that this the loyalty, trust, lust, faithfulness, dedication, honesty, modesty, discipline, celebration. Other couples try to be us, but see us, we planted nurseries. Said it, they ain't even make it this city first anniversary to outlast the best of them. Said it, just say to when, hold on, just say when we cause they ain't passed the test of time. We're a decade in. Oh yeah, that's definitely about Remy because Papoose and Clarissa ain't been together no damn decade. So that's definitely about Remy. Right here, he's saying that we're a decade in. Then he goes on to say that you can't fake loyalty with royalty. That's a dub nail. Said it, all hell and invincible black love, she make me. Said it feels something I want to unalive something. Oh wow. Said that we do that real ucking, we ain't got no chill. Well, according to Remy, you ain't got no schlong either because she said that shit was weak. She said your D game was weak. She said a few times. But yeah, so those are the lyrics to the song that he wrote for Remy. But now Clarissa's posting it like he wrote it for her. Weird, right? I don't know, child. Anywho, I don't care no more. Moving on. So she got called out by No Skips T, honey. Well, No Skips T shared it, but some girl called her out. So let's get into this next post where this morning in Car Chronicles we kind of talked about Gary, Indiana, and all the things that they're dealing with. We're going to take a look at some more because we want to go ahead and keep that as an awareness with what they're dealing with. Okay, my heart kind of go out to those people there without power. It's hot as fuck here, so I can't imagine being in a house stuck in a house that's dark. Number one. You can't go to the refrigerator and get something cold because you don't have any power. Like it's a lot, right? So I really hope that these people get some help here really soon. So they said going insane. Gary residents say that life without power is becoming unbearable. So now a lot of these people have been without power for like 10 days now. All right. So they said 8 days after severe storms tore through Northwest Indiana, thousands of Gary residents remain without electricity, and people living through the outage say that the situation is becoming increasingly difficult to endure. I saw another post where a lot of people's houses are getting broken into because of it's pitch black dark, right? People are out. Crime is definitely going to be up where people will be breaking into people's homes to steal their shit. Because a lot of people have started to pack up whatever they can and maybe go stay with a family member who does have power. So that means that's leaving their house open for people to break in, right? There's no power, so there's no alarm systems unless you have it running on something else. But ultimately, yeah, that's what they're dealing with. So imagine leaving to go and seek shelter somewhere else and coming back and someone's broken into your home. It's dark. You ain't gonna have no witnesses because obviously nobody can see. It's pitch black dark, right? So they said that as of Tuesday, August 18th, the morning said that 26,984 Northern Indiana Public Service Company's NIPSCO customers and Gary were still without power, according to the Chicago Crusader. Now, across NIPSCO's broader area, the service company reported Wednesday, August the 19th, that 87,745 customers across its service area remain without electricity, with more than 282,000 customers restored since the storm began. My, that's a lot of people. But I did hear, and like I said this morning, I did hear that the majority of those people are African American. So a lot of white people in the upscale residences over there where they do have power out here. So they hit them first. They got their shit on first, and then the other people got to wait. But it said Gary is a predominantly black city with black residents making up to 84.8% of the population. The residents documented their aftermath on social media. The prolonged outage is about more than a number. It is spoiled food, dark streets, sweltering homes, and uncertainty over when normal life will return. I'll be scared of that shit because look, trying to be outside and stuff at night. You can't see, baby. I'll be thinking about snakes, and I don't know. I just have that phobia, right? It's got to be well lit outside if I'm going outside at night, because I got to see where I'm stepping. Because bitch, it's hot. Snakes are out. I don't do snakes, lizard. I don't do no outside animals. So that would freak me out, okay? And then I don't like to be hot and sweaty. That would that would not be good. Jesus. So prayers up for these people. Prayers up. So let's get into what some of these people are having to say.
My name's Aja, and I'm still in the dark. I know a lot of people don't like to hear me curse, but things just keep getting worse and worse. We are now under a boil advisory. Wow. I was informed by someone at the sanitation district that the longer we don't have power, the less they're going to be able to basically filter and clean the water. So we need to boil everything on the stove with no power. My name's Aja, and I'm still
going. How are we going to do a food tour in the Midwest and Gary ain't had no power and ain't nobody talking about it? I, for one, have not seen anybody else outside of Gary, Indiana, talk about what's going on in Gary, Indiana. And I don't like it. And if you know me, you know I put my money where my mouth is. So today alone, we've been on the phone with the mayor's office to see if there's ways we can get involved. We've been on the phone with Salvation Army to see if we can get a Salvation Army truck and just drive around and pass out necessities, goods, anything that we can get our hands on. How are we going to do a food tour? I'm not only making
shoe game. I see that shoe game behind you back there, sir. Yes, okay.
This video to say if you in Indiana and you
Keith Lee. I love me some Keith Lee.
Know any ways we can get involved, please let me know. I'm also making this video to say I think this should be national news. And it's crazy to me that it's not being talked about. All the stuff y'all talk about on social media nowadays, everybody got a think piece on everything. Why not a think piece on the fact that communities that look like myself been out with power for 8 days? Now, I'm not only making this video to say, if you in Indiana and you know any ways we can get involved, please let me know. I'm also making this video to say, I think this should be national news. And it's crazy to me.
I live in Gary, Indiana, but it's been over 240,000 people without power. No lights, no Wi-Fi, can't charge your phone. It's women taking cold showers. Everybody refrigerators off. It's restaurants closed. My neighbor's been barbecuing meat every night, and his kids outside playing, having fun. It's fucked in the dark because there's no school. I live in Gary, Indiana, but it's been over 240.
Thugged it out through the whole 7 days, and I didn't want to get a hotel because I didn't know how long this was gonna last, and I wanted to save as much money as I could just to, just in case, because you just never know how much money you're gonna need because how long this tragedy gonna go on. So on the 7th day, I finally bought a hotel room, right? It was power. We went where the power was, right? No storm, no nothing. The power went out in here.
Wow.
We thugged it out through the whole 7 days. And
crazy. So you finally muster up the strength to go and get a hotel room. Like, oh my God. Then you get there and the damn power go out at the hotel. But I thought the hotels had like generators, right? Maybe not the lower scale, like Super 8 or something like that. Which they should. I don't know.
Shots right outside of my door. We actually just heard some coming in. So guess what we did? We went to Bass Pro Shop and got some. Just in case you didn't know, it is pitch black dark still in this house everywhere. Actually, you don't even street a street light, do you? Last night got really.
We are currently days. Think about people who have cars like Tesla where you have to plug them in. So not only are you without power, you can't charge your car, you can't go nowhere, especially if you were trying to drive somewhere else to go stay with someone until the situation got better. You can't even do that because there's no power to charge your fucking car. That is horrible. Oh my God. 7, no power. Don't even know when our power is going to be restored at this point because the time keep changing. Wow. But let me show y'all how dark it is. There we go. Completely dark. It's not safe. People are breaking in people's houses and everything. We are currently day 7. No power. That's so sad.
If the entire Los Angeles County, we're talking about Compton, Malibu, Hollywood, if all of that had no power, it's all you would hear about. That's all. If the entire metropolitan New York area did not have power right now, there would be nothing else you would be hearing about. But because this is an area with primarily black and brown folk, you barely even know about this. Right. If the entire Los Angeles County, we're talking.
I feel like they trying to test us. Trying to see how crazy of some crash outs we can get. This day ain't no power.
Is there a reason why you're whispering, ma'am?
I'm hearing everything going on. We haven't seen light flick on a switch in 8 days.
I did see a video today, a lady that's from Gary, Indiana. She packed her kids up and they went to the airport and flew up out of that bitch and went to see somebody in Atlanta. So they're gonna stay there until power and everything is back on. But then again, you're not at your house and somebody break up in there. I mean, but people gotta do what they gotta do. I mean, and she has small kids too. She has small kids, but she flew her ass up out of there, honey, and flew to Atlanta to some family houses. So to a family's house.
I feel
So
like they trying to test us.
News is not reaching people. It seems like the only videos that are getting reach are from people who are affected immediately by the situation. For some context, you guys, it's now been 8 days that most of Northwest Indiana has not had any power, and this has caused gas shortages and just closed gas stations due to this event. Gary, Indiana still has no power. Looting is beginning, and they're deploying the National Guard down there. News is not
finally, after 8 days, National Guard should have been there day 1 or 2.
reaching people. It seems like the only videos that are getting reach are from people who are affected immediately by.
That is so sad. I really hope these people get some help because, child, I could not imagine. Okay? I could not imagine. All right, so let's get into this Chris Brown news. All right. Anybody ever been in a situation like that where you were in a really bad storm and you were affected in that way where you went days without power? Okay. I know we had a real bad snowstorm here one time, but you know, you pack up everything, go to the hotel. That's what we did. Cause I'm like, bitch, I ain't gonna be without power. I'm not gonna be hot. I gotta eat, and I damn sure want to watch TV and plug up my phone and do the things I need to do. So if there ain't shit popping over here, I'm gonna go where it is. That's just what it is. Y'all, if y'all want to share, you can put it in the chat if you've ever dealt with a situation where you went days, like a long time without power, or you had to relocate somewhere else until things got better. Let's get into this Chris Brown news. As we all know, we reported a long time, well, not a long time ago, maybe like a few weeks ago, where Chris Brown was being sued by his housekeeper, his ex-housekeeper now, because she no longer works for him. But she sued him and she won a $13 million judgment because Chris Brown's dog attacked her when she was taking out some trash. So Chris didn't even give a fuck about it because he got in his car and he just left versus calling the ambulance to get this lady some help. So she did win her lawsuit against him. And Chris was trying to make her hold off on the judgment, but she has now asked the courts to make him pay up from his tour money. And Chris was trying to hold off on that or make her wait. And the courts have now said, hell no, go ahead and pay her from this tour money. He is still on tour with Usher, as you guys know. So let's get into it. Chris Brown's ex-housekeeper can now collect his tour income to help satisfy a nearly $13 million dog attack judgment. I know he's pissed, but hey, you got to take care. You got to make sure your dogs are put up and not out here just up and biting people, right? You're responsible for your pets. So Chris Brown could reportedly have some his tour earnings redirected to his former housekeeper as she attempts to collect a nearly $13 million judgment against the R&B star. That's a lot of money. Damn. So that means you up there pop locking for free, bro. You fell on stage the other day. That shit was free. But anywho, so according to TMZ, a Los Angeles judge granted Maria Avila's request to assign money Brown earns from tour income and royalties towards satisfying the judgment that she won in her dog attack lawsuit. Brown had previously fought for her attempt to collect from his tour earnings, and that did not go well. So Avila was awarded approximately $12.9 million after a jury found Brown liable for a 2020 attack involving his Caucasian Shepherd. And those are some huge dogs. I looked it up. I was like, that looked like a fucking bear at his Tarzania, California home. It said that Avila said that she was taking out the trash when the roughly 200-pound dog, they are huge, attacked her, leaving her with serious injuries to her face and arms that required stitches and skin grafts. If you guys saw the pictures, I think I shared them when I initially did, and I saw some pictures today. They're too graphic though. Oh my God, her face is messed up. She's gonna need some serious surgery to repair that. That dog really mauled her, like really. So I don't know why Chris hopped his ass in the car. Nothing against you, Chris. I love you as an artist, but your sense of awareness in that situation was definitely off because your dog attacked this lady, bit her all in the face and arms. Like you could see like her skin, like literally, and I'm not trying to be graphic and gross, but how the dog bit her, like it's like slashes in her face and her shit is open like that. So she's gonna have to have a lot of maybe plastic surgery to fix it to where her face looks at least almost normal again. So, and she's gonna spend a good amount of that money to, have those surgeries, right? But damn. So the latest ruling comes as Brown continues to challenge the multi-million-dollar verdict. Okay, just pay the money, damn. You got it, Chris. He recently sought a new trial, arguing in part that testimony referencing his 2009 assault of Rihanna unfairly influenced the jury to contribute and contributed to what his attorneys call an excessive award. What would that have to do with that? With you not watching your dog or putting your dog up properly, what would that have to do with you attacking Rihanna? I don't think that had anything to do with it. Meanwhile, said that the new order gives Avila enough avenue to pursue the money that she is owed, potentially allowing a portion of Brown's earnings from his current tour with Usher to go towards the judgment. And if he doesn't go ahead and pay up, she can go back and file another motion and ask for interest as well. So you might not just be giving her the $12 million. Before you pay her the shit, that shit could go up to 13, 14, 15 million if you don't go on to pay it. But prayers up, nevertheless. I mean, it's unfortunate. You got to watch your animals. All right, let's get into Kim Zolziack because her son has been arrested. And this is very, very bad. Yeah, child. He just jumped in the car. This lady bit in the face. He just got right in his car and zoomed out. And one of his staff had to call the ambulance, call, the medical people to come and see about this lady and take her to the hospital. Chris didn't give a damn. I was like, what is wrong with him? So it said that Kim Zolziack's 15-year-old son is arrested for sexual assault, according to Mr. Housewives. This is on several publications. TMZ has reported it. I did see it on Neighborhood Talk. It's on, I think, Bravo's platform. They reported it. It's all over the place, right? So, Kim, I know this is embarrassing for you. While you over there with a married man, you should have been focusing on your damn kids, right? Croy, you too. All right, so it says that remember Kim Zolziack and Croy Biermann's son, KJ, this is the one that's named after Croy Jr., said that he is facing some very serious allegations. He is 15 years old, said according to TMZ, the 15-year-old KJ is currently in police custody after being accused of aggravated sodomy with an S and aggravated sexual battery. Now, a girl alleges that he sexually assaulted her inside of a gym changing area back in April. Now, the girl reportedly went to the hospital on April the 24th of 2026. It said that according to her account to the police, said that the two went into a co-ed sauna in their school's gym. Got a sauna in high school? Said that where she alleges that KJ began touching her inappropriately. She claims that she repeatedly told him no, but he did not stop. She further alleges that he forced his anus, with a P, in her mouth and penetrated her vaginally. Somebody ain't raising their kids over there. I'm sorry. Police reportedly launched an investigation on May 14th. KJ was arrested on August 17th and, according to TMZ, remains in custody. He's only 15. That's your whole life right there, sir. Now, TMZ also reports that when the girl went to the hospital in April, testing did not detect male DNA in samples taken from her mouth or vajayjay. Damn, that's crazy. Said that now that detail will obviously raise questions, but the absence of detected male DNA does not by itself determine whether an assault did or did not occur. Says that I really don't know what to say about this. This is what Mr. Housewives is reporting. Said that I hope she is not lying about this. But we just have to prayers up, right? Kim, you and Croy, y'all gonna have to tighten up on y'all kids over there. You want to have all them damn kids, you got to raise them and know where the hell they are and what they're doing, right? He should not be touching someone inappropriately, especially if they asked him not to. And why? See, and I know he's a 15-year-old. 15-year-olds are managed, right? 15-year-olds are very managed. They're trying to find themselves. It's a flex for them to feel like they can push up on somebody, but you have to teach them when a girl says no, it's fucking no. Because you can get a RAPE charge and that shit does not go away. It can be really bad and your son will be sitting in prison for a very long time for not being able to control himself. So you definitely have to watch your kids. Kim, you shouldn't be dating right now anyway. Croy, you should not either. Y'all need to be focused on y'all fucking finances. Kim, You and Croy, y'all owe so many people. Y'all have so much debt going on. I'm not sure why you always got to find somebody to be up and dating. Kim is one of those people who can't be by herself. Croy, you're now dating Kim's now boyfriend's wife. Y'all need to fall back and focus on these kids, especially this one on our screen, the one that's named after Croy, because it's giving that he is going down the wrong road, right? He's going down the wrong road. So let's move along, honey. Let's get into this. Yes, honey, Kim Zolziack something. But y'all remember at the reunion where Kim was trying to mention something about Nene's son stealing out of Walmart. Y'all remember that? Now I know Nene gonna probably be somewhere saying, "See, bitch, what I'm talking about? You brought up my son stealing batteries in Walmart. Now look at your son out here." Because y'all know that's how they be. Kim made sure to call that shit out. Or was it Sheree? No, it was Sheree. It was Sheree that called out Nene's son. Said, "Well, ain't your son stealing the Walmart?" And Nene lit her ass up. So, Kim, baby, watch your kids over there, baby. Watch your kids. All right? Because, baby, that's not good. All right, so let's get into this clip that was just released for Put a Ring on It. You guys know it does come on tonight. Okay, I'll be watching. I'll be taking my braids out because I got to get rebraided tomorrow, baby. So I'm going to be multitasking like a mother sucker today. Taking out braids, trying to get videos out, all the above, and trying to watch and keep up with my shows, okay? Because what else come on tonight? Oh, it's something else that comes on tonight. Put a Ring on It and something else. I don't know. So let's get into it. On TV, shout out to them. So Travis and Robin step out for their second date tonight on what is that? Cheat Hab. Okay, at 8 p.m. is Put a Ring on It, as you guys know, on the OWN network. Let's go ahead and get into that because this girl here is very disrespectful. She has no respect for the girlfriend at all. Shout out to OWN TV.
Show me what you're working with. I got some tools, maybe I can help you carry it. My headspace now going with Robin on this date is a little numb. I just want to see if there's a vibe there. I want this process to be able to bring me clarity. How you feeling though? Like, you good?
Yeah, I'm feeling like, how do we get deeper? Yeah. I don't care about your girl or your relationship. I care about us. Because I feel like I'm the only person who was like putting forth a lot of effort and interest. I want you to lean more outside of just the attraction part and like really try to get to know me for who I am and what I present today.
How he gonna get to know you, love, when you got all of your goodies in his face? The visual is telling him that you don't really want him to get. You don't want him to get to know you. You want him to get to see you first. Okay, like tone it down, baby, and let him get to know you if that's the direction you're going. Women, we got to have a little bit of respect for ourselves. I know that you have the body and all that. It's okay, but when you're trying to get to know a man, don't dress too provocatively because you don't want him to feel like you're this easy person or that they can come, and be touching you in places that you don't want them to touch you just yet. You might kind of want them to wait a little bit. I'm old school with mine. I'm old school. I'm not laying down with you the first night. I'm not laying down with you on the second date. I want you to get to know me, right? Get to know me and not in the bed. Anybody can go lay in the bed and go in there and hump it out. And then what? What's after that? What's after that? If you want something that's sustainable, then dress appropriately, okay? Because you look like a hooker off the fucking street, and get to know this person if that's the direction you want to go. Let's keep going.
With your titties and your ass all out, and you expect me to get to know you? You're not giving me that.
Anybody have a sweater?
Ooh.
You need a turtleneck.
For him to say that is something because most guys would be like, "Damn, like you bought that for me?" Like he gonna be sitting there lusting, but even he's uncomfortable because you're too revealing, baby. You got your stomach out, your titties out, your legs is out. Like, girl,
a hoodie, some corduroy. Show me what you're working with. I got some tools, maybe I can help you carry it. My headspace now going with Robin on this date is a little numb. I just want to see if there's a vibe there. I want this process to be able to bring me clarity. How you feeling though? Like, you good?
Yeah, I'm feeling like, how do we get deeper? Yeah. I don't care about your girl or your relationship. I care about us. Because I feel like I'm the only person who was like putting forth a lot of effort and interest. I want you to lean more outside of just the attraction part and like really try to get to know me for who I am and what I present
How
today.
I'm gonna do that with your titties and your ass all out, and you expect me to get to know you? You're not giving me that.
Anybody have a sweater?
You need a turtleneck, a hoodie, some corduroy. Show me what you're working with.
Yeah, girl, you doing too much. It's like you trying too hard. You trying way too hard. Was that my last topic? I think it is. Okay, I told y'all this is popping. Okay, yeah, so it is popping. I will be back with another video, just trying to catch you guys up with what's going on in the social media streets right now, child. I hear that Wanda is beefing with another content creator, child. She is upset because the content creators are talking about this damn show. It's a lot, child. It's a lot that people are cutting up on the internet streets, but I ain't beefing with nobody, so I don't give a damn, okay? I don't care because it ain't me. I ain't beefing with nobody. I'm over here minding my damn business, putting my content out, and trying to get my work done and trying to be saved. What's today, Friday? Yeah, I'm saved today. So I'm trying to be saved, girl, and stay out of the mess. So that's what we're doing. But thank you guys for being here. All right. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Truth. Thank you, Tef. Thank you guys for doing an awesome job. Thank you to all the content creators that stopped by here. Thank you to all the Caramellians as well. Please like up this video, hype up this video as well. What else? Oh, check us out on all of our other channels. Well, my backup channel, Caramel Rail here in Rail's World on the other channel, and check me out on all other publications under Caramel Rail. All right, we will see you guys on the next video. Please keep your notifications on so that you guys will know when we go live. Hopefully you guys enjoy the show. Yeah. All right, so till the next one, bye.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the greatest like Rocky.